coming up, an eclipse set. So on the Chinese New Year, new moon that's coming around the corner here just past Valentine's Day is also an eclipse. And it's a ring of fire eclipse. So there's like a little, it looks just like it sounds, like a ring of fire around it, if you're able to see it. But all that energy, and there's a bunch of other things, and I won't give you an astrological download right now, but suffice to say that there's a lot of shift in the cosmos, and it really does have such an effect on our psyche. In good ways, it can be in really positive ways. That's the shift of the energies. There's always a potential for it to be stirring you for good. But if you're not really mentally prepared for it or thinking about it and you're not sure, or if your mindset's already kind of wonky and then that hits you, that can really throw you off. And then we're also in the shadow of Mercury going retrograde. In the next couple days, I think. So that's always a little bit wonky because that's a close and fast-moving planet. So its effect is very strong. And so it's so important that while we're in this kind of cuckoo energy, and it's going to be a little bit cuckoo for a while. I don't know if you follow us with our astrology stuff, but in 2024, we said it's going to get weird, and it's going to be weird for a little while, like probably it will start to feel another big shift of energy coming out of the strange. Maybe mostly because we'll be getting used to the strange, so then it will normalize a little bit around 2028. Correlation, but I know it's so far away, but it's so close. Everything is a blink of the eye. This morning I was watching I don't even know what they're called, YouTube thing of this geometer that Michael and I follow called Jane 108, and he's really good. I highly recommend you check him out. Such a sweet man, but he was talking about how speed of light, a photon doesn't really move. It just is moving. It's the movement of space that makes us feel like a photon moved. I won't go down a rabbit hole with you, but what we're discovering on the scientific and the quantum level of physics is matching and paralleling to, in my humble opinion, what we're also experiencing in our collective consciousness shifting. And we're starting to understand and grasp some things that are, one, null and voiding out some old philosophies about science. And we're stepping into a new awareness of it, which is great. We've needed to let go of some old thinking. But same in our consciousness, some old things some self-limiting beliefs are starting to crumble as we step into this awareness of that there's so much more in the field of energy around us. I use this example because it's one my pea brain can wrap around. But the air you're looking at that seems like invisibleness, if you were to open your eyes and just look out in front of you, you wouldn't see the geometry. You wouldn't see what we would think of as particles or atoms, but they're there and they're making a shape. The shape is called a dodecahedron. And this energy, they have dubbed, they being the physicists, have dubbed it dark energy. And I really don't like that name for it because in the woo-wee field, dark energy sounds like a bad witch or something. But they're calling it that because we can't see it, and it has some similar properties as dark matter, which is really kind of the same thing in a different way. Anyway, what I'm getting at is the more that we can see that there's things we can't see that are really powerfully, potently affecting our fields of life, the more we realize that we can work with this on other levels. The yogis have been doing this forever. And now science is seeing it's true too. But one of the things that helps my pea brain, 1 cubic inch of this dark energy that's right in front of you right now has enough power, atomic power, to boil all the oceans on the earth. Think about that. 1 cubic inch of it. You can hold that in your hand. The yogis say your spiritual heart, the Hridayam heart, has the power of 10,000 suns. Sounds very similar to me. And it's energy. It's energy compacted into this little tiny molecule of a thing. Cuckoo. But yay. So visit your own inner sun, your Hridayam heart, and see if you can attune to your own power. That 10,000 suns, that you have that much electromagnetic energy within you, if not more. Because when I look at myself that way, I feel like a superhero. And if I don't look at myself that way, I sometimes don't even think I have anything. Like I'm just meh. I'm just there. I have no power. That's not true. So we have to constantly have this anchor into this awareness or consciousness of our true selves. Now let's bring our hand to a heart and a hand to the belly. I'm going to do a little bit of deeper breathing. Pranayam, to open up the central channel. This is called Durga breath or 3-part breath. It'll have 3 big sips and 1 long exhale. Inhale at the belly, hold. Inhale at the heart, hold. Inhale at the upper chest throat, hold, hold, hold. And then exhale, 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 exhale. All the way out, push it out. Inhale belly, inhale heart, upper chest throat, hold, hold, hold. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale belly, chest, throat, hold it. Exhale, 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 exhale. The little coughs are clearing the lungs. This is great. Inhale belly, inhale heart, upper chest, little hold at the top, and then push it all the way up. That's the release of the toxicities. That's great. And then we'll do another one. Inhale belly, heart, throat, hold, 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 and exhale, 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 exhale. Good. You can go back to your natural breathing. We'll do another pranayam mid-practice. It'll give us a little more energy. But right now, just feel the expansive energy that you've created just through deeper breathing. Expansive energy is expanded consciousness. Same. Deeper breathing helps us grow our mind. Now I invite you to bring your hands into Anjali Mudra, prayer hands, right at your heart place. Take a moment to set your intention. This is something that you can focus the thoughts towards. When they run rampant and they start pulling you off the mat, you'll yoke it back to this singular point, and you'll repeat it, and it starts to bring about the energy forward. It's a concentrated effort to bring this energy forward in your life. Drop it into that deep heart, the spiritual heart, where the power of the 10,000 suns can grow it stronger. Believe in your power. And then stretch your arms long, lengthen all the way out, point and flex the toes. Open all the way up, little pull side to side to get through the hips and the waist and the armpits and the ribs. And then hug your knees into your chest, big squeeze, big hug. Wrap your arms around your shins. You're a good one. Good job making it to your mat today, yogis. And then a couple roly-polies on your spine. Get a good one right up into seated. And then once you're up, we'll bring our hands to prayer. And if you would, just look around, give each other a little smiley face. Let everyone know that you're a smiley person tracing the clear back, and I'm glad you're all here coming in today. And then we'll come back into our own heart place. Nice tall spine. If you can imagine your occipital lobes, those little nuggets at the back of the skull, stack them over your sit bone. So it probably means pulling that chin back just a little bit. Tall spine, soft shoulders, big breath in. Big breath out. Today we'll sing to Shiva. That's calling in, helping us be in our highest way, to be in that expanded consciousness. If you know it, sing along. If you're unfamiliar, hum till the words come to you. Take a full inhale. Out the mouth, exhale. Inhale to sing. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. And an Om all together to open the practice. Another big breath in. You can bow your head in towards your heart. Remind yourself of the intention you just set, and then slowly open your eyes. Take our hands to the tops of our knees, and we'll begin with some circles going around and around, loosening up the spine, kind of like you're unwinding the day. Unravel, unwind. Maybe as you're going through the circular motion of unspiraling, you can imagine what you're letting go of. I had a teacher once tell me that it was Michael's teacher, Miguel. He said, if you think of, at the end of the day, the last thing you did and go backwards through your day and your memory, all the way to the first thing, it's really good for your brain. Go the other way. And trying to do it, it's really hard. Like, of course, going backwards, I can think of the first three things because I just did them. But by the time you get to breakfast and waking up, you're like, what did I do? And then come into neutral position, still holding our knees, seated cat-cow, so you're looking up to the sky and then gently rounding and rolling back in. And let that go back and forth. Loosening up. And this different motion for our spine, more spinal flexion, undulation, and that side winding. Really try to exaggerate the move so that the heart presses through and then it really tucks and rounds, getting that low back stretch. Then we'll come into neutral. Wings will go out to the side, big stretch up, interlace the fingers. We're going to create some length in the spine. So pull up a little side to side, maybe like you did when you were laying down. Take a big breath in and then come down to your left side. I'm opposite of you. So go the other way. Right hand to left knee. Left hand's a kickstand. Get tall in the spine. And then exhale and turn and twist. I forgot my music. Let me get that going. Take another breath in. Twist a little deeper on the exhale, and one more time. Inhale, lengthening up, and then turn and twist just a smidge more. And then take your hands back to the sky and exhale down to that right side. So left hand to right knee, and then right hand is the kickstand. And you take tall inhale breath, and then exhale a little deeper. And one more time, breath in. Breath out, and reach back up tall to the sky, and this time just drop forward like a waterfall, bringing your hands to the floor out in front of you, and your sit bones anchor in, head dangles, so good for the low back. Big breath in, crawl out just a little more, breath out, and then one more like this, inhale, and exhale. And then walk back up, take your hands behind you, turn your fingertips away, lean back into your hands, and then flip-flop your legs. So the opposite legs forward. Reach back up tall and take your waterfall fold again. Sit bones anchor down. Breath in, breath out, and one more. Inhale. And exhale, nice job, pressing back up. This time swing around and stack into tabletop, all fours. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. The inhale will look up to the sky. And the exhale will tuck and fold in, rounding and arcing the spine, just like you did in seated. But I always have a little more range of motion from this position. And we'll do one more breath in. Exhale, fold out, and then take it to your down dog. So curling the toes under, thumb to the sky. Travel out your feet. Let the head hang. Nice deep stretch in this back body. The more you compress your chest towards your thighs, the more you're going to stretch the erector muscles on either side of the spine. The more you press your heels, the more you open the calves, the back of the knees, the hamstrings. Then if you can let that head hang, it'll stretch the neck a little bit. More breath in, big breath out. And then a gentle walk to the top of the mat, coming into forward fold. Head hangs, arms dangle. Let's hook on to opposite elbows here. Creates a little more traction through the thoracic. Take a breath in, breath out. Again, inhale, and exhale. A little bit in the knees, wide sweep. Come all the way up to the top. Touch the palms, interlace the fingers, and stretch straight up. Take a breath in, big breath out, and one more. Inhale, and slide your palms to your heart, please. See your inner sun. See how bright it is. We're stepping into that bigger consciousness as the collective, just as we're starting to understand the whole entire scaffolding of our existence a little bit better. The atomic structure of life. If you take the word atom, it's a derivative of a Sanskrit word that means the soul, Atma. Atma. The atom is indeed part of our soul. Your DNA looks like a hexagram. It's so incredibly beautiful, which is So our little friends, the bees shape, is everywhere. Take a breath, release the hands. Nice wide sweep to the sky, dive through center, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, exhale, and fold. And the heel toe just a little bit wider, not quite mat width, but wider than hip width. A little bit in the knees, and then rise up to the top, and then you waterfall down, bend the knees as you come. And you're going to take a few of these and flush the central channel. Take your arms way up behind you when you ragdoll down. So you get cheat on move, as I said, it's called waterfall. And it's really good. Both the heaven body and the earth body, the upper and lower bodies. And then we'll come all the way up and bring the arms around the summit. Speak to me, that means hands together at the heart. Repeat your intention to yourself. Take a breath in and release the hands. We'll start our flow. Wide sweep to the sky. Trace the midline, come through center, back to the fold. Again, that half lift, flat out. Fold back in. Plant your hands to the floor of your blocks and step the right foot all the way back. Close in and out, straighten, bend that left leg. Feeling the right hip flexor, hamstring opening up. And then we'll pull the left leg a little straighter, bow the head towards the shins, square the hips. Breathe in, breathe out. Come back into the lunge, take the back foot to a 45-degree angle, and come up for warrior one. Reach up tall, I heel toe a little bit wider so I can square hips and shoulders better. Soften the shoulders down and away, take a breath in. Hover forward, wings go back, squeeze that imaginary beach ball. Take a breath in, breath out. Stay in the hover, arms go forward, run by the ears, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, pull up, straighten the front leg, bring the hands to the heart. Maybe close the eyes. Remind yourself of your intention. Lunge back in, warrior one. Take a breath in, drop it back, cactus arms, gaze up. Then take a wide T shape. Then interlace the hands behind. Drop the wrists down. Chin points up. Breath in. Breath out. One more. Dive to the inside of that left knee. Take the wrists high. Head hangs low. Try to open the shoulders. Wiggle through them a little bit. Breathe in. Breathe out. And one more. Inhale. And exhale. Release the hands to the floor. Right foot meets left foot, back to your forward fold at the top of the mat. Head hangs. Breath in. Breath out. Then a wide sweep back to the top. Touch the palms together overhead. Slide it into your heart, please. Close your eyes. Remind yourself of your intention. Put it on repeat. Big inhale. Release the hands on the exhale. Wide sweep to the sky, all the way up. Trace the midline, come back through, forward fold. Half lift, flatten the spine. Exhale, fold back in. Plant the hands to the floor of blocks. Left foot takes the giant step back, pulsing back and forth on either side of that. Right foot is your hands. Straighten and bend right leg. Maybe let the lunge go a little deeper, even look up to the sky. And then we'll pull the right leg a little straighter, bow the head towards the shins, square the hips. Breath in. Breath out. We're deep in that right hamstring. Last one. Inhale. Lunge back in. Back foot's a 45-degree angle. Again, I heel toe a little wider. Rise up. Square off. Hips and shoulders to the front. Reach up to the sky. Take a full inhale. Big exhale to lunge in. Good. One more like this. Inhale. Hover forward. Wings go back. Really activate the arms. Hold that beach ball. Lift the chin slightly. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Arms go forward. Still in that lunge. Reach. Hold the sun out in front of you. Breathe in. And breathe out. Straighten the front leg. Bring the hands to the sky. Slide the hands to the heart. Close the eyes. See your inner light so bright. Breath in. Lunge in. Breath out. Take a full inhale. Exhale. Arms out to the side. Another big breath in. T-shape. Head drops back. One more time. Inhale. Interlace the hands behind. Drop the wrist down. Chin point straight up if you can. Still squaring hips and shoulders. Breath in. Dive to the inside of that right knee. Wrist go high again. Head hangs low. Shake out the head. Breathe in. Loosen the shoulders. Take the wrists a little higher. And one more breath here. Inhale. Release the hands to the floor on your exhale. Left foot meets right foot back to forward fold. Head hangs. Deep breathing. Enjoy the upside down time. Maybe even reach behind. Hold on to the calves. Pull a little deeper in. Breath in. Breath out. Wide sweep to the sky all the way up. Touch the palms. Slide to your heart. Close your eyes and go inside. Exploring the inner landscape. See all that beautiful energy that you have. Powerful. And how would you like to use it? Use it for love. Take a breath. Release the hands. Wide sweep up. Dive through center all the way through, back to your forward fold. Take your half lift, flatten out. Fold back in. Plant your hands to the floor or blocks. Right foot goes all the way back again. Stay on the ball of the back foot, and then take a strong rise up into crescent. Take your time. Square off hips and shoulders to the front. Reach up. I'm just going to stoke our energy field. It's called a torus field. All atoms, all creation has one. Electromagnetic field. Bring your hands to your heart. Push up and straighten that left leg and cascade down and around, kind of tracing the outline, and then push back up through center. Imagine that you could scoop all the way underneath you, down through and back up through center as you straighten and bend. And just pulsing. You're creating a strong aura field, strong electromagnetic field, astral and causal bodies. It's part of our existence. Time to become more aware of this. What they feed on, how we fuel them, how you make those bodies healthy, not just our physical body. And then come into neutral position, a little twist. Right elbow to the outside edge of that left knee. Maybe drop your right knee if you need a little support. Take a breath. Wingspan wide if you can. One more inhale. And exhale. And slowly come back around. You're still balancing on the ball of that back foot. Hands to the heart. Weights in the left foot. Take off and fly. Warrior 3. Floating the right foot up. Woo. Behind you, baby. When you feel steady on that left leg, take the arms forward. Breath in. Breath out. Right foot a little higher. One more. Inhale. Land it for warrior 2 now. All the way back and turn it out to a 90-degree angle. Your hips will open to the side now. And your wings are out. Breath in. Big breath out. Straighten the left leg. Bring the hands to the heart. Connect in. Push back out. Warrior 2. Put the palms to the sky. Reach up. Touch. Scissor cut through. Take a few passes of that, clearing your field that you were just strengthening. You reach up and then you scissor cut down. And back up, lunging in and out. Take one more pass. Land it in warrior two and pause. Put the palm of the left hand up and over reverse warrior. Right hand can dangle it, lift to low back. Breath in. Exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Pull back up to warrior two. Straighten left leg. Hands to the heart. Go internal. Breath in. Push out warrior two. Take another full inhale. Then exhale to side angle pose. Forearm on the thigh. Right arm's pulling. Little push pull. Push the back of the mat. Pull with the right hand. Breath in. Breath out. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Pull it back up to warrior two. Tuck in the left foot. Let it rest at the side of your mat. Hands to your heart. Internal gaze. It's called a drishti. You go inward with the gaze, and it's like training wheels. You can just rest your hands to your heart. Because we learn to get singular focused on like that inner sun or a little tea light at third eye center. You just focus on that singular point. Eyes closed, we don't have many distractions. Then when you can practice that enough and you can hold that singular focus with the internal gaze, then harder, open the eyes and look at the rest of the world, but stay in your heart. That's the hard part. Hands to the hips, roll the elbows back, shoulder heads back. Bring the chin to the sky. Press the hips towards the toes, round over your barrel. Take a breath in, breath out. Again, inhale and exhale. Nice job, yogis. Gently pull back up to neutral, little bend in the knees, dive forward. Hands come down to the floor or to the blocks under your shoulders. Heel toe a little wider if you'd like. Head hangs. You can rest on a block. You can grab onto ankles or calves. Press your bum back towards your heels. The ability to keep our drishti on a singular focus allows for more clarity. You can see that inner light so much more readily and more often when we don't have all the distractions of the mind stuff. To me, that's the expansion of our consciousness, is returning back to our heart and getting out of our head. As the Lakota people say, the longest journey you'll ever take is from the head to the heart. Press up to a half lift. Right hand right under the face. Left hand's going to peel open to the sky. Twist and look up to that floating left thumb. Lean it back just a little bit more. And then switch it out. Left hand down. Right hand up. And then once you gaze up, pull that right arm back a little bit more. And then both hands down, a little bit in the knees. Rise back up, coming all the way to the top. And you're going to tick-tock back out to the top of your mat so that you're set up, prepping for your triangle pose. So straighten that front leg, maybe your block ready, reach out as far as you can, and take it on down. Left right hand to the sky, left hand to the shin or ankle. Flatten out as best you can, just pulling that whole left side back, right side shoulder and hip back. Breathe in, breathe out, one more, and then exhale. Bend the knee, come on up, look out to that left hand, giant step up to standing. Right into Samasthiti. So we just passed a half moon mark, so we're coming in to the close of the cycle of the moon. The very last phase before it goes new is called the dark moon. It looks like a new moon because it's dark as well as the new moon. But it's the end and the beginning. It's the alpha and the omega. And that dark moon that you're approaching up to, it wants you to scrape off any last little bits that you need to work through. And sometimes the dark moon is very difficult. But know that it's there to help you purge. It's like Kali energy, if you know Kali. Take a breath in. Release. Wide sweep all the way up. Trace that midline, come back through, forward fold. Half lift, flatten out your spine. Exhale, fold back in. Plant your hands now, left foot goes all the way back to that big lunge, steady low, strong rise crescent. And then once you're up, you square hips and shoulders to face the front, reach up tall to the sky. Take a breath in, bring your hands to your heart and breath out. Left elbow to the outside edge of the right knee. Up. Sorry, back around to the front. I forgot a big one. Reach back up tall to the sky. Sorry. So we were pushing the energy out, now we're pulling it in. So you'll bring your hands to your heart. Drop your arms down by the side. As you reach around and gather, you'll straighten that front leg, pull it into the heart. Pull in what you need through that torus field. Do you need courage? Do you need security? Do you need validation? Do you need acceptance, tolerance, creativity? Pull it in to strengthen the heart. And pause. Now our twist. Left elbow hooks to the outer side of that right knee. And your hands come to center line. Strong press straight back to the left heel. Wingspan wide if you can. Take a breath in. Breath out, and one more. And slowly you come back around to the front. Stabilize yourself. Bring your hands back to your heart. Weights in the right foot, and off you go for that warrior 3 again. Take your time to launch off. You're rooting down through the right foot and floating the left behind. And once you're stable, maybe arms go forward. Take the left foot a little higher. Breath in, breath out, and one more. Step it back, land it down, warrior 2. So 90-degree angle on that back foot. Good job. Balance is hard when eclipses are coming. Wings come out from the heart. Take a breath in. Sink just a little bit deeper if you can. Straighten the front leg. Bring your hands to your heart. Connect to your intention. Push out warrior 2. Flip the palms to the sky. Straighten the front leg. Reach up and touch. And then scissor cut through. Clear your field all over again. Big angel wings cutting through some dissonance. Cognitive dissonance. Clearing, combing through, straightening out disharmony, disagreements, misunderstandings, and then landing warrior 2 and pause. Put the palm of the right hand up and over, reverse warrior, left hand dangles or hooks to low back. Ribs are opening, reach a little more, breathe in, breathe out. Pull back up to your warrior 2, straighten that right leg. Bring your hands to your heart, connect to your intention. Intention matters. This whole energetic field, I'm talking about what physicists call the unified field, which yogis have said forever. This unified field, it matters what you think. The very first of the 7 Hermetic principles is everything is mental. Your thoughts really matter. Especially now, when there's troubles, we need to hold up the field with our positive energy. Take a breath, push out warrior 2. Big inhale, and then side angle, forearm on the thigh. Left arm pulls to the front. Little rotation of those bottom right ribs towards the sky. Take a breath. This is that push-pull again. You're pushing the back of the mat, pulling to the front. Breathe in. Breathe out. Pull it back up to your warrior 2. Tick-tock in right foot. Little rest at the side of the mat. Hands to the heart. Go internal. Your heart light's really strong. 10,000 suns. Just imagine if everybody stepped into their power in that way. There would be no war on earth. There would be no poverty. There'd be no greed. There'd be no suffering if everybody stepped into their heart light. And to me, I'm hopeful when you look at science showing us how they're starting to understand and expand, that so too can we. Hands to the hips. Elbows roll back, shoulder heads. Press the hips forward, chin to the sky. That throat chakra is wide open. Let it breathe. Let it have spaciousness. Let's have that sacred geometry open up. Take a breath. Exhale. Come back up to neutral a little bit in the knees. You're going to dive forward again. When your hands come down, drop over to that right heel. Pull the left leg straight, toes to the sky for Skandasana. And then you'll switch it. You'll pick up your bum and haul it over to the left heel, right leg straight. And go back and forth at your own pace. Getting a little deeper into our hamstrings and inner thighs. And then the next time that you're coming to the front of your mat, set it up for a warrior two rise and come on up. And then once you're up, wings are out. We'll straighten that front leg, have your block if you'd like it for triangle. Reach out, tip down. Left hand to the sky, right hand to the shin or the ankle or the block. And you're flattening out. Left shoulder, left hip back, head drops back. These are beautiful triangles. Breath in, breath out. Good job, yogis. Bend that right knee. Inhale, pulls you up. Look out to the right hand. Step up, so we'll steep the feet. All things balance in the heart. Feel your power rising. As your breath expands, you get more clarity in your mind. Your body starts to relax. You hit parasympathetic. You start to remember who you are, and you start to see that power, the soul power. Okay. You're going to move into a breath work. Start by bending the knees and put your hands on top of the knees, like a chair pose that's supported a little bit. This is breath of fire. It's a long count. It's a 54 count. I'll count it. You just have to pump the belly and exhale through the nose. Take a big breath in and begin. And rest. Come to standing. Hands to the heart. Close the eyes. Drishti inward. Find that gaze inward at your inner sun. And then try to take the training wheels off. Now gently open your eyes and try not to be distracted. Still focusing on your inner sun. Because we want to be able to walk through the life and see each other's inner sun and have awareness of our own inner sun in all things, in the animals and the plants and the peoples. That's how we'll connect. Take a breath in and then release the hands on the breath out. We have a second set of those puppies because you have to have a full mala, one away, right? So drop the booty down. You can keep your hands to the tops of the knees. Take a breath in and begin. And rest. Back to standing, hands to the heart. Gaze at your inner sun. If you can, open the eyes and gaze. It's a hard practice, but a powerful one, because if you can get it here, maybe we can start to take it out off the mat into the real world. Another inhale. And then release your hands by your side. Wide sweep to the sky, all the way up. Trace the midline, come all the way through, forward fold. Half lift, flatten out. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, right foot's going all the way back, left foot is hooking into pigeon pose. I'm changing up pigeon pose today, though, a little different than traditional. Bring that left heel, sit down on your left bum, bring your left heel in to your inner thigh, and you're going to bend right knee and tuck it back. So you're making like one of those lollipop swirls. And then you're at an angle, coming off your mat, come down over that left shin, maybe to forearms, maybe head to a block, maybe all the way down. This is going to get your right inner thigh a little bit more and feel it differently than regular pigeon. Let the hips release through your breath work, doing that nice, deep, even inhale and an even longer let go exhale. Breath in, breath out. One more time here. Inhale and exhale. Nice job. You'll just gently press up. When you come to the top, just bring that right leg around so you can set up for Janusarsasana. Left heel comes into that left inner thigh a little more closely. Right leg's extended all the way out. Toes are pointing up. Reach up. Square the torso. Reach with the left hand to the outer edge of the right leg, either the calf, the ankle, or the toe. Bow the head in. Take a breath in. Fold a little deeper. Breath out. You can feel the stretch in the left rib cage, armpit, and right hamstring. Let that left knee drop down towards the floor a little more. Take another breath. Fold another inch. Left hand comes up, rainbows behind. Comes behind that left hip, come up on left knee. Lean back, open up. Take a breath. And then bring it all the way back down. Stack it into tabletop and take it to child's pose. So the knees will go wide, toes touch, bum goes back, palms to the sky. And just receive. Cosmic downloads, when you allow yourself to receive those messages, they'll come more readily. If you say, I don't believe, or they never come, or I don't know, that's what you get back. Remember I said you have the electrical field called the astral body, and you have the magnetic field called the causal body, and certain things feed them. The causal body, the magnetic body, is fueled by your relationships with others and with yourself. So it becomes the great attractor. How you talk to yourself, how you treat yourself is how what you're attracting in. Your thoughts matter. Coming back up into tabletop, we'll get that second side now. From there, go into down dog and cuddle out the feet a little bit. Press your chest towards your thighs, let the head hang, breath in, take breath out. Then the right leg's going to go up high to the sky. You reach it up and then you step it all the way up to the top. You might need a little help with that. Heel toe the right foot to the left side. Same thing, a little different pigeon. Your right heel comes in closer to your right inner thigh, left leg tucks in behind. And you're off at that angle, coming down over the right shin. Let your head rest to the block or to the floor. A little deeper in that left inner thigh. Let your breath be the softener. The longer, fuller exhale you can take, the better. And if we're healing that causal body, the magnetic field, the great attractor, what's attracting things into your life, maybe start with some positive thought patterns. I believe in love. I am beautiful. I'm capable. I'm worthy. I am love. I believe in truth. I speak my truth. Let that become the energy of your magnetic body. Another big breath in. Big breath out. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Nice job, yogis. Press on up. You're going to sit onto the right bone, swing that left leg around. Little adjustments, but bring that right heel up close to that inner thigh. Left leg straight and flexed. Reach up and then reach in with the right hand so you can square your torso over the left leg. Bow the head towards the shin. Drop that right knee down. Breathe in. Fold in. Breath out. Again, inhale. And exhale. Take one more in this deep fold. Breathe in. Exhale completely. Then the right hand rainbows up and around to that back side. Come up on the right knee. Lean back. Let the head drop back. Take a breath in. Big breath out. Good job. Bring it on down. Scoot you forward to the top of your mat. Plant your feet. In the knees. Hands come out. Take a big breath. And a slow, controlled roll all the way down to. And once you're down, soles of the feet together, knees pop out to the side. Rest your hands at the low belly. Kind of like you're cupping your low belly, the second chakra. You're hugging it with your hands. Your hands are Reiki hands, healing hands. And energetically feel these waters. These are the emotional waters. Sometimes hold us hostage if the emotions are turbulent. So you can use your Reiki hands to smooth the waters, calm the waters in this creative center. And then all your little seeds of creativity can be seen. Like when the water is steady in a lake, you can see the bottom. Take another breath in. Big breath out. And one more. Inhale. And exhale. Reach down on either side of your thighs. Hook the knees back together. Slide your heels up close to your bum. And take one little bridge. If you prefer to go to a full back bend, you can do that. Feet press, hips lift. Interlace your fingers underneath. Roll one shoulder under, then the other. Point the chin to the sky. Squeeze a beach ball or a block between your knees. Open that throat chakra by pointing the chin up. Take a breath in. Lift the hips a little higher. Breath out. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, lifting. Exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Then we'll release the hands, move the shoulders, bring the bum back down to the ground. Hug the knees into the chest. Cross at the ankles, squeeze in tight. Massage your low back around on the mat, making circles, driving the big steering wheel. Other way too. And in dead bug, pull down on your feet, flatten out your back. Knees are bent. This time, tuck your chin towards your chest. If you'd like to widen out for a little more stretch in the inner thighs, take it into happy baby. And we'll bring feet together, knees together. Another good squeezy up Panasana. Keep the right knee hugged in, put the left leg long to the ground. Extra good squeeze to the right side. Breath. Exhale. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Shoot the hips to the right. Drop the knee to the left. Cactus or T, the right arm. And look up to the right. Deep breathing. Breath in. Breath out. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good job, babies. Unravel from the twist. Point the right leg up high. Draw a line all the way down. Hug that left knee in now. Give it the good squeeze, flushing out any of the impurities on the left side, lunar side.
And then we'll shoot the hips to the left a couple of inches. Drop that knee to the right. Cactus or T, the left arm and the left. Deep breathing again. Inhale. And exhale. Breath in. Breath out. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. And we'll slowly unravel from there. Left leg goes up high. And draw a line all the way down. If there are any other poses you would like to take before we come to final rest, please feel free to complete your practice. Otherwise, it's time for Shavasana. Maybe put a little weight on your belly just to anchor you in a little bit more. Helps tether you. And then let yourself connect into that unified field where all the cosmos moves through you, for you, to you. And if your mind wanders, bring the drishti back to your intention or the light of your own inner sun.
Back into your beautiful bodies and your ankles and your fingers and toes. Make your way into that nice long stretch with the arms overhead. Lengthen all the way out. And flex the toes. And hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a good hug. Good squeezy. And roll to your side in fetal position and pause there. Before you push up into the day, get that drishti, the inner gaze, so you see the inner sun. Grab your intention. You want to repeat that too. It's a good time to keep working with it. And then push up into seated. Eyes closed just a little bit longer. Focusing in on that gaze, the internal gaze, so we can keep it as best we can once we do open our eyes. We'll seal our time together with the sound of Om, followed by Shanti, 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 peace, peace, peace. Take a breath in. Big breath out. And inhale to sing. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. The light in me honors and recognizes the light in each of you beautiful souls. I bow to you all. Namaste. And I think, isn't today the 108th day of the Walk for Peace with the Buddhist monks when they arrived today? I think it's their 108th. I think it was February 11th. Pretty cool. And they're having one day tomorrow for like a special meditation, and then they're getting on a bus and going home. That's humble. Be like, wait, where's the shopping and the
to rest.
They need to rest.
Good gracious.
I know. Bless their hearts. And have a